Hey Pro, Sakor. This is the Super Deluxe Quick Light Showdown. Well, not Super Deluxe. This is like really just part one for 4 kinds. And then we'll have a winner, and then maybe I will get 4 more kinds, and then we'll have a winner, and then we'll do a show off on those 2. So what we're going to do, some I have boxes for, some I don't. So let's take a look. Here we have 3 Kings made in Holland. It's cute. We have Rolling Quick Lights. We have Oculus and Chronokuka Instant Lights squares. So there's the showdown, and flip it around. Going to do like light 1, you can see the whole effect, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to try to like split the screen and put all 4 on the screen, because these are quick lights and they light fast. I'm not going to use time lapse, I'm just going to do straight filming. So let me get everything set up for over there. I am going to use this to light it. Oh, it's torch, but I'm just going to use the end there. Not like torch, but just enough to ignite it, so I don't have to sit there with a pick for 5 minutes, because I'm sure y'all don't want to wait, or don't either. So let me get it set up and we'll start that right back. Okay, so here's quick commentary. We got Oculus top left, Chronokuka top right, Rollins bottom left, and 3 Kings bottom right. If we look at the Oculus, you see there's mass amounts of smoke coming off that thing. If you want, you can check out one of my other videos. You'll see the smoke levels. The Chronokukas, they flame pretty nice. It's like it packs the heat in nice and tight. You'll see that the Oculus here just about done, like right around 30 seconds. With the lights out down here on the Rollins, you see that the sparks travel a good distance. Oops, we have Chronokukas finishing up at about 45 seconds. But the Rollins, with the sparks traveling so far, the heat goes away from the coal, so it doesn't light the center very well. I did this on several coals and got the same results. So you end up torching the middle. There was like coal splatter sparks all over my stove. The 3 Kings spark some, but as you see when I blew on it, it doesn't take as much torching to get it fully readied up. After a little torching, the Rollins get done just over a minute or so. And then finally we get the 3 Kings finishing up. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. I have like all the coals. And I'm gonna put them on the forehead bowl. Only 1 4, yeah. So I can then like tilt the camera down, and then I'll mark the screen, and then run a series through that so we can see how they degrade together instead of trying to do individual screens again. I just wanted to review the forehead bowl, so why not just use it like multitasking in my head. So let me put that up there. I'll probably do a commentary over it. Maybe I won't. I'll just let it run. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now it's time for the great conclusion. And you have to take into account a lot of factors to make this decision. So we have Akala, Chronokukas, Rollins, and the 3 Kings roll off. Right here. 3 Kings. No box, sorry. Wasn't spending any more money. So, lighting. Because 3 Kings and Rollins both needed a torch to get done, they're out of the running, disqualified. The Aquila is fast. It's very fast, but it puts off a lot of toxic smoke, and that's a no-no. The Chronocuca takes about another 15 more seconds, and it has a much nicer light show. I mean, it's fire and flames. Even without the bonus points for the light show, it still wins out because of the lack of toxic fumes. I mean, you could light that indoors and not really feel like you're gonna die. If you light the Aquila indoors in a small space, it's gonna be choked out. So we did use the four-headed bowl, and I have them like marked. I don't know if you can see the names on them. I'm sitting here in position and have it marked based off the name, so I know where everybody's at. And what we find is, we'll go through these in a rundown. Here we have the Aquila, and it's pretty much cooked. It's such a large size coal that its heat distribution is quite a lot, so it's going to heat up a lot. The Chronocuca, I stirred these slightly so you can see here. There's plenty of unburnt tobacco. It's actually still moist in the bottom. Rotate over here for Three Kings. It's pretty burnt up. There's a little teeny bit in the bottom, so not very much. And then over here for Rollins, it's not really too badly burnt. Some at the top, but if you stir it up like that, you see it's not so bad. The benefit to seeing this is you know how well the heat is focused. Now with the Aquila coal, it is so big that it's going to, of course, heat a larger surface area, so you do get a faster start time on that flavor. The least burnt flavor is the orange, and it's where most of the flavor from the session came from. So even though it had the least sized heat source, it still produced a solid flavor, and the others were much more subtle. So that was very interesting. Now, ash. Yeah, ash. Aquila's the big loser in the ash department. It makes large amounts of ash. The Three Kings ashes in large, like, chunks. It just like kind of falls. The Rollins is nice and packed, so it doesn't like flake off. You have to take it over and drop it, and then the ash will fall off. That's one of my preferences to the ash that falls, because it falls and the ash vibrates, goes down into the tobacco and adds to the nastiness. Best off is the Chronocucas. It has very large particles, so even if they do flake off, they're very large and they don't typically make it through the little holes, so that's a definite bonus. If you don't even mess with a Chronocuca coal, it will just stay as a square. Like here, after the video's been running, I started another one on a different thing. You could see this picked up as in one piece, but if I ash it, it's a little smaller cube now, but you can pick it up as one whole ash piece and it not mess up. So ash wise, Chronocuca wins there. Beats out the Rollins. Overall, when it's all figured out, I try not to be like sound like I'm praising the man, but John, you win. And I paid for these. He didn't ask me to do a review. I just voluntarily did the showdown since I did the other one. Plus there's always the added environmental plus. Not a single tree was cut down to make this product, made from the shells. So if you want to be all extra green, then the Chronocuca coconut ones, they went for environmental friendliness. We'll see you guys in more video reviews and maybe some more showdowns when I get some other coals in. Check you later. don't forget to check out Hookah Pro, best forum for hookahs.